In this final part of our series on the Triple S theory, we'll take a look at that one element that can have a significant effect on the likelihood of a successful outcome of any endeavor you take on. So far, we've covered two parts of the Triple S formula, your story and your strategy. The two are absolute essential elements in your quest for achievement. Without this third element, however, we have essentially what amounts to a two-legged stool. It's a good start, but it's an incomplete solution. So what if I told you that the final element will turn a good formula into a great formula that will work every time, all the time? Achieving success doesn't have to be complicated. Most times it's the simplest approach that works best. That's not to say or insinuate the achievement process will be easy. If it was, well, you know the rest. Everyone would be successful. You've learned that to achieve any success in any area of your life, you must have a strategy, a plan. We must clearly define the goal or objective we seek by making certain it is aligned with our life's expectations, our story. To kick these two primary elements into high gear, we must be in the right state. Think of the last time you were miserable. My bet is you didn't feel motivated for accomplishing much at all. Now, think of the last time you were absolutely on top of the world. In that state, I'm certain you felt as if you could accomplish almost anything. You were motivated, excited, and on fire. The difference between these two situations has everything to do with what state you were in at the time and the circumstances that brought about each opposing state. Your state is broadly defined as the psychological, emotional, and physiological condition you're in at any given moment. Be sure to write that down in your workbook. Your state shapes your story and serves as a filter that determines how you see your life. The filter of your state is divided into three overarching elements: your focus, your language, and your physiology. The direction and momentum of your life is largely determined by what you focus on. That's principally why you must be mindful to focus on your goal and not your fears. A determined focus invigorates drive and tenacity that must exist to overcome fear and circumstance. It's a difference maker that distinguishes the winners from the quitters. Most people are unaware that the quality of their lives is largely determined by their ability to communicate and manage their states. Your state of mind is manifested externally by the words you speak and the attitudes you convey. Think of the way you feel when you hear the following examples. I don't have the time. I can't. I never. These are disempowering narratives that lead to a tired, uninspired state of mind. Consider the alternative examples. I can. I am. I will. The differences are clear. By managing your language, you manage your emotions and your behaviors. If you're the kind of person who is quick to judge, allow the increasing tension of your emotions to serve as a signal to pause. Then, take the time to consider what you don't know. Leading with emotions rarely, if ever, serves your best interest. Your emotions can obscure reality and prevent you from more empowering logic such as empathy, compassion, and analysis. If your internal default language is negative, but you desire to walk the path that supports your goals, it's time for you to learn a new language. Tony Robbins tells us that emotion is created by motion. In other words, you can instantly change your emotions by doing something. Part of the doing is evidenced by the way we carry ourselves, posture, facial expressions, breathing, gestures. Give it a try. Next time you're feeling less than yourself, adjust your posture. Put your shoulders back. Lift your chin and take a few deep breaths. You'll feel the differences these slight adjustments make in your ability to think clearer, make better decisions, and experience a sense of overall clarity. Movement is the key to changing your physiological state. The way you move changes the way you feel, and it can change the way others feel about you. It's the one thing you can do to immediately change your state. Most people unconsciously and unintentionally change states throughout any given day. They're happy, angry, judgmental, cynical, hopeful, kind, etc. This constant changing is not only counterproductive, it confuses your subconscious as you end up going in circles instead of moving out on a laser focus to your goals and objectives. Stop the madness by getting ahead of your states through awareness, and then take action to change things. Productive behavior places us in a state of peak performance. Peak performance comes from being in peak state. We can change our state in an instant, and in so doing, we can change the moment, the hour, or our entire life. A change in state requires only your decision. That's the beautiful simplicity of the power you have over your state and the course of your life. The only precursor to your decision is an awareness that your state requires an adjustment. I think of it as a light switch that once I become aware of the need of an adjustment, I simply turn on the light switch and bam, I consciously put myself in a state of peak performance. I immediately find confidence and put myself in a state of readiness to address virtually any issue. And you can do the same. Here's an exercise for you to begin changing your state. I've laid this out in your workbook so you can use it as a template for change. Set a reminder on your watch, phone, Alexa, or Siri. Set the reminder to change your state. Remember to capture the 3 elements to your state. 1. Psychological, the thoughts running through your mind, your focus. 2. Emotional, choose patience over emotional reactions. 3. Physiological, breathe deep, stand tall, consciously smile. Be aware of the results as you make a conscious effort to bring about a change in your state. In other words, expect the change in state to occur. Are you ready to transform your life from a list of good intentions to the next level of conscious, successful achievement? Remember when I told you you cannot change what you cannot see? Well, now that you can see things a bit more clearly, you have the power to make the changes you need to make. And the changes you'll see are immediate. So take a bold step into the world of the Triple S theory and watch as things turn around for you as you begin to reshape your story, your strategy, and your state.